any detachment or any police service that you have available to get to talk to. And Jack just absolutely loves bugs, dinosaurs, anything like that.
Okay, did you notice something here? I'm not talking about what we've already discussed. It is a performance, 100%. Daniel is preoccupied with how people view him. And it's a different way than Chris Proudfoot's. Daniel is not as sure of himself. What I'm referring to is not that he gives a performance, but when does he do it? Let's start from the very beginning one more time, people.
Any detachment or any police service that you have available to get to talk to. And Jack just absolutely loves bugs, dinosaurs, anything like that. But Lily loves girly things, but she also loves doing everything with Jack, bugs. They're like best friends, not just brother and sister. The holding out hope. I don't know why they didn't find anything from Jack's pull-up tour.
The pull-up. What I was referring to was this part.
Anything like that.
Crap.
Jack just absolutely loves bugs, dinosaurs, anything like that.
Jack. Remember my analysis and my conclusion? Lily came into the room multiple times. I seen her that morning and Jack was out. I believe that something terrible has happened to Jack. And I believe that the reason he is amping up his performance right after having mentioned Jack is because he, if he was sincere, would have real reason to get upset. That reaction is not coming in when Lily is mentioned. So I think, Rosebud, I think it was you who pointed this out, that yes, there is a truth in every lie. Even though he wants to make sure he gives a performance to all of you and comes off as somebody who knows nothing, doesn't know anything, who cares deeply, he gives himself away by showing us who he thinks is really worth crying about or would be worth crying about the most.
Attachment or any police service that you have available to get to talk to. And Jack just absolutely loves bugs, dinosaurs, anything like that. But Lily loves girly things, but she also loves doing everything with Jack, bugs. They're like best friends, not just brother and sister. The holding out hope. I don't know why they didn't find anything from Jack's pull-up to her backpack or any of her belongings at all. They just haven't found anything.
From Jack's pull-up to Lily's backpack, right? From this to this. That is the only thing he's concerned about right now. These are the only options that he includes, something they could be wearing or have with them. From this to that. I'm sorry, that should include from anything to the children themselves. Or how about from Lily to Jack? He is not concerned about the children at all, about finding them. He talks so much about the items, and he talks about the items that come to mind. And what comes to mind is the pull-up. When he thinks about Jack, all he thinks about is that pull-up. And my question is, Why is the pull-up something that's so important? And how about Lily's backpack? And one of you brought it up too. Wouldn't that backpack be ready for school? These kids were last seen Tuesday afternoon by the school bus driver. So, of course, we want to ignore whatever anybody in that house is saying because, they're family and they could be covering for each other. So Jack and Lily Sullivan were last seen on Tuesday. On Wednesday, there was no school. And I have stated before, I believe it happened on Wednesday, maybe Wednesday evening or Wednesday night. Something took place. And the backpack, like I say, Jack was 4. He didn't need a backpack, right? To go to school. Or did he go to kindergarten? I don't even know. Was there a preschool? I'm not sure. But Lily would have gone to school on Thursday. So her backpack may have been ready already for school when they were getting the children out of the house. So the backpack is something that sticks out to him. Because maybe even later they gotten rid of the backpack. Because maybe they said, they didn't want the cops to come in and have a reaction like Seth Rogers would have had when they told him Sebastian went out barefoot, and he said, wait a minute, what are the shoes doing here? All his shoes are here. I'm sorry, when they said Sebastian ran out in the middle of the night, and Seth was the one who had to point out, wait a minute, how could he walk out? His shoes are all here. And so that's when they changed it, of course, to being preemptive about it and saying he ran out barefoot in the middle of the night. So in this case, they made sure to get rid of the backpack. I don't know when, but I do believe that this backpack was ready for Thursday morning. Because I don't think there was a cough or that the kids were sick. Maybe she had a slight cough, who knows, but that is not it. I think Lily wasn't in school on Thursday because she was no longer in that house on Thursday morning. Daniel first left out that she didn't go to school on Thursday. He said she didn't go to school on Friday because she had a cough. But he was worried at that time about including Thursday because he didn't want people to know that she left or that she was removed long before they actually called 911.